And it's a story that's as old as time. And it happened a long, long, long time ago. And yet it could almost seem just like yesterday. It's a story that we all know. It's a story that we all need to remember. And it's a story that the children wrote themselves. And it's a story about being nice. So once upon a time, in a rainforest, a long, long time ago, there were a group of monkeys, and they were playing on the beach. Monkeys on the beach. And there was a little baby cheetah, and she gave it to one of the monkeys. She thought about giving it to one of the monkeys, but decided not to. And just then, one of them said, "Hey, let's build a sandcastle." And so they were building the sandcastle out on the beach by the ocean. And then there was a wonderful kind of glimmering off in the ocean. And off in the ocean, and they saw an amazing mermaid. And the mermaid was swimming. She looked like a princess. She was swimming and glimmering off into the ocean. And the monkeys, being monkeys, of course, wanted to go and to meet the mermaid. And so they all swam in the ocean.
And so did the cheetah.
So did the cheetah. And they all swam in the ocean together. And they thought, well, this is a very special day to be swimming with the mermaids. What a very, very special day. And they swam, and then they decided to rest on the side of the bank. And the birds flew overhead in these beautiful circles in the sky. Beautiful circles. Birds started flying. Go ahead.
And the cheetah started running.
The cheetah started running on the beach.
Just let her run.
And the birds were flying and flying. And one of the birds saw in the distance
I see a rainbow bridge.
And on the rainbow bridge?
On the rainbow bridge, there's hunters. Oh no!
And so they saw a hunter on the rainbow bridge. There he is, right over there. And so they decided they better fly and tell the other animals.
Cheetah said, "Oh no!"
Cheetah said, "Oh no." And they all ran off. And so they hid.
And the cheetah was brave. And the cheetah was brave.
Yeah, the cheetah's very brave. And the cheetah decided with the other cheetahs, all the cheetahs came out. And the jaybird was there as well. And the three of them talked, and they decided, they made a plan about how they were going, what were they going to do about the hunters? What are you going to do about the hunters?
We could probably go to them and say, "Stop being mean to the animals and get away from us or else." What about we sing a song and then we make them go to sleep and then we put them on a ship and sail them back where they came from. Hooray!
She thought it was a good idea. The wisest one is always very quiet. And they did exactly that. And they all, yes, they did exactly what the cheetahs said. All the cheetahs had such great ideas. And so they ran and hid. Now Speedy was one of the fastest monkeys around, and Speedy ran out as a distraction.
And the cheetah did too. And the cheetah did too.
Of course, and the cheetah did too, because the cheetah was one with everyone and loved to always help everyone. And the jaybird flew, and the hunter came out. He saw them, and he chased them. Chased them. Good. And finally, all the animals came out of hiding. They all came out.
They made a circle and sung a song. No!
And so then they all wanted to say something to the hunter. And the magical fairy wanted to speak first. What did you want to say to the hunter?
I don't want to ever see you again.
She said, I don't ever want to see you in this forest again. And what did the other jaybird want to say?
Start being nice to us and get out of here, or else I'll tear your head off.
So then the hunter said, what do you want to say?
Poor Edgar.
He was pretty nice about it. He said, okay, so all the animals danced. You guys come down. And they all danced. And they did their special thing, which was they loved to do, which was the freeze dance. That's a very special dance that animals do. And you can practice this at home. You dance, and you dance, and you dance, and the music stops, and you freeze in your animal pose. You have wise thoughts about things you might do the next day. And then you dance. And then you freeze. And the cheetah said,
Let's still dance.
and the music started again. So they all celebrated. The hunter went back on his boat, and he thought about those animals. He realized if you're violent, then sometimes birds have violent thoughts about you. It's nice to be nice. And come down, you guys. And let's grab hands, hold hands, and take a bow. Come on down. Hold hands. Not Girls Tequila, but this is our story. Thank you so much. And wonderful actors, thank you so much. And we're right down here. Thank you.
Good night, everybody. It was a good time seeing you. Thank you for coming.
We're not done. Not quite done yet, but thank you, and thank you to the administration, and thank you to the wonderful teachers and actors